Hello class, welcome to week 3 of Pol 310, Environmental Policy. I wanted to let everyone know that I am very pleased with the performance of the class. You have demonstrated hard work and diligence, and you've also proven receptive to both my questions and other students. You've really worked together with one another in a great manner. I appreciate the great deal of commitment that you have shown to the course, and I also respect and appreciate your reliance on citing sources and evidence to back up your work. All in all, thank you. This has been a great deal of fun so far for me, and please keep up the good work. For this week, we will begin our studies by focusing on managing the threat of e-waste. You will be assigned a different policy option in regards to e-waste to study based on your last name. For example, as my last name begins with an L, I would research e-waste reuse policy options. Now, to answer this question, begin by discussing the pros and cons of your policy option. Then describe changes that can be made to make this policy option more effective. Finally, provide one action that individuals can take to positively influence policymaking in regards to your assigned policy option. Also remember to respond to each of your classmates before the end of the week. After that, we will move on to evaluating and researching the efficacy and potential of different forms of renewable energy. Remember that once again you will be assigned a specific renewable energy source to study based on the first letter of your last name. In my case, that would be geothermal energy. Begin by describing one economic and one environmental challenge associated with that energy source. Then compare the supply side and demand side issues related to your assigned source. Finally, describe one policy that would ensure your energy source would be a major source of energy for the United States in the next 50 years. Once again, remember to respond to each of your classmates before the end of the week. After that, you will complete your outline for the final paper, which is due at the end of class at the end of week 5. I strongly suggest that you complete your research for the paper and start working on it prior to week 5. Week 4 would be an excellent time to start working on the project in terms of gathering resources. Also be sure to review the final paper instructions in week 5, particularly when it comes to working on the outline this week. I also suggest that you view the sample outline from the Ashford Writing Center. Now make sure you include a concise thesis statement at the end of the introduction to the outline. In addition, for each of the main points in sections 2 through 5, create a topic sentence that will introduce the main points of that section. You must select an environmental issue that interests you from the list that is given with the assignment, which includes things such as the loss of biodiversity, energy, and climate change. Please note that air quality and water issues are not topics that you can cover for the final paper because you covered one of them in the short paper for week 2. Please remember that this assignment must be 2 to 3 pages in length and formatted according to APA style. And you must also use at least 4 sources, 2 of which must be found in the Ashford Library. The key here is to follow directions and provide an effective response for each of the letters under each of the 5 headings in the outline of a format. If you do that, you should be in good stead, as long as those responses are effective. Also, this is not meant to be the rough draft of a paper. It's meant to be an outline. Also, please remember to complete the quiz for week 3 before the beginning of week 4. Finally, good luck, and please let me know if you need any help.